How you doing out there? It's John Wayne Mercure, the Sonneteer from beautiful Chandler, Arizona. And I got a sonnet here, and I've got several about her because I've been in love with her since I was a little kid, probably 8 years old. I'm not ashamed to admit that. A beautiful woman, there's nothing more beautiful than a beautiful woman. And this is another sonnet on Marilyn Monroe. Man, she was just something. You see her and you're enchanted. You're bewitched. She's so exotic. She's so beautiful. She's so perfect. And the name of this sonnet is Marilyn, Sweet Marilyn. I just love that name, Marilyn. Every young man I knew growing up, including myself, was madly in love with Marilyn Monroe. Everything a boy could envision in an angel from above. An angel from above. Marilyn Monroe, a gorgeous diva above all other goddesses. There were a lot of beautiful women then, all over the place. But she was different. She was a goddess. And she was always picked on and maligned by the jealous. Pernicious critics, they criticized her. They were so vicious. It's really a sad thing, the way they insulted this poor lady, poor Marilyn. From the very beginning, they were so heartless to her. Revolting human vermin feeding with their foul lies and their yellow press. And poor Marilyn, innocently gullible, trustingly was she with everyone. She was stabbed by the envious. It's an awful thing about people being so mean to her, constantly harassing her, mocking her like running dogs so ravenous to sink their teeth into her flesh. They're always telling her, oh, you can't sing, you can't dance, you can't act. She's always teased about her voice, which is beautiful to me. Brain jackasses, these critics. They tear everyone into shreds. It's the dulcis dois, the stab in the back. Even Geoffrey Chaucer said 1,000 years ago, he said, beware of the smiler, S-M-Y-L-E-R. Beware of the smiler with a knife behind his back. And that's what she got, stabbed back again and again and again in the back. She was born into abject poverty. Her beloved mother was sick. She's ill, always in the hospital. She was all alone. She never knew her father. A forlorn little girl. The foster parents she had, she was in 11 orphanages and foster homes. They had hearts of stone. She was molested. She was abused sexually. She was violated by almost everyone she ever trusted. She was used her whole short life by predator sharks, human beings of evil lust. Loneliness. She was alone. It's almost more than anyone can bear when it's violated and people molest you, and abuse you and beat you. She used to stuttered really badly. And it was hopeless for her. Hopelessness can provide all thinking when you are violated. She was so abused. How did she do it? That's why I admire her so much. I've got pictures of Marilyn Monroe all over my museum. Why? Because where did she find the guts, the courage to overcome it all? It's amazing what she did with nothing. Because she's just a fantastic actress. She said it's all an act. It takes me 3 hours to become Marilyn. Well, the truth is, lovely Marilyn, she was immensely talented. Telling people they are worthless, that's awful. You don't do that to a kid. That's wicked Freudian id. It's the animal. It's the animal in all of us that wants to put other people down. You do that to a kid, that really hurts. I mean, Marilyn had a fabulous face, an incredible body, a marvelously choice of flattering clothes. Her clothes were fabulous. Enormous courage facing the howling wolf pack's murderous blows. They were always after her. She was always looking for true love, her into her life. I think she found it only with Joe DiMaggio, Joltin' Joe, the great baseball Hall of Famer. The evidence remained that she was going to marry Joltin' Joe again. That's why they said she committed suicide. That's just a damn lie. Intelligence points to her murder. Marilyn Monroe was secretly murdered. She was slain. Why? They didn't want her talking. And I know it's on the nightstand right next to where she was found dead. Right there, the bottles, chloral hydrate, and Nembutal. You don't mix those two because it'll stop your heart. And I'm telling you, it's there, and they got the prescriptions signed by Dr. Hyman. What an awful name. Hyman Engelbert. Engelberg. I want to forget his name. Hyman Engelberg. How could he do it? Somebody paid him to do it. And those guys that paid him to do it, they got assassinated. The great hand of justice, it reaches out into our lives inexorably. It's always there. The righteousness is always there. Fate does not escape the conspirators conniving so wickedly. They plotted this. They murdered her. The swift hand of justice wreaks assassinations to the very powerful. They're bereft of honor. These people that do that, vulnerable men of power, they're culpably evil. And people don't understand. You don't get away with a lot of things in this life. And you might think you do, but if you don't and you die and you think you're going to get away with anything, you're in the hands of a angry, wrathful God. And there is justice, and only God is just. No one gets away with anything in this life or in the next. And thank you for at least listening to this about Marilyn. It bothers me because there's lots of little girls like that. They get abused and told they're stupid, and because you're pretty, you're an idiot. Can't they just be a human being? Can't we treat each other like human beings, or is that asking too much? I don't think it is. God bless us, everyone. Thanks for listening. Au revoir, mes amis. Du gardez-vous pour toujours.